Why is getting to the end portal such a challenge? Ow. Ow. No. Yeah, I'm gonna fix this by transforming the end portal so it's easier to get to. So the end portal frame is right there somewhere. But we have our first major problem. What the? The end portal frame is under the ocean. Yeah. So to fix this, I'm gonna need to drain this entire ocean that's on top of the end portal. Which means I need to place a piece of sand over every single water block. Nah, I'm just kidding. Whee! Nice. That makes my life a lot easier. Now that's satisfying. I need to get rid of all of these corals in the water, so there we go. But I ran into my second problem. I'm sort of running out of sand, and draining the ocean takes a lot of it. Yeah, I do have an idea on how to get a lot of sand very quickly, but it's kind of questionable, so you're just gonna have to trust me on this. To build this, I'm gonna need a lot of slimes, which I only have 24. That isn't enough. Okay, that should be enough slime ball. What the? Alright, I got everything I need. And now all I need to do is find a different stronghold in my world. Oh, nice. What? Ooh, nice. I found the end portal frame. Relax, relax. You may be confused, but trust me, this will get me a lot of sand. Okay, I built a sand duper. I don't know if it will work, so let's turn it on here. It looks pretty... Oh, it broke. That was not supposed to happen. Let's try that again. Okay, something's wrong. Okay, there we go. That looks better, so let's go to the end. And now let's AFK and see if it works. And by the looks of it, the sand duper is working. All right, it has been 45 minutes, and let's check how much sand I got. Oh, wow. Wow. That's a lot of sand. And I used all of the sand to build the walls in the ocean. That was super painful. Now I need some sponges to drain out all of the water. And small problem, I don't have any sponges. Well, I'm gonna have to compensate for that. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. Let's go raid a bunch of ocean monuments. Yo, what? I just ran into a mushroom biome. That's pretty cool. Now if you have sponges, this would be amazing. Oh yes, there's some sponges right here. Nice. And let's mine some mycelium. Well, this was pretty perfect timing because later on in the video, I'm gonna be recreating the mushroom biome. Let's dry these bad boys off and let's finally start draining the ocean. Okay. You must have a lot of talent to drown a centimeter beside water. Okay, this is taking a while. So the entire ocean is drained out now, and it looks pretty cool. Now we just gotta dig down until we hit the stronghold and remove all of these blocks. Oh. Okay, job's finished. So instead of clearing out the entire area by hand, I have a better idea. So yeah, I built this thing. It's a TNT duper, and let's see if it works. Oh man, okay. It's dropping a bunch of TNT. Okay, there goes the sand. Please don't blow up the walls. Okay, this is good. So far, so good. And it cleared out a pretty big area. Now we'll just need to build 10 more of these until... Oh, we hit the end portal. That is really good news. So now let's remove all of the underground water caves and build like 10 more of these. All right, this is half a circle mined out, and this is a full circle mined out. Okay, this looks super cool. Now that there's a massive hole in the ocean, my idea is to build the perimeter of the circle out of purple blocks. Then extend some pillars all the way down to the bottom of the hole. So let's replace all of this obsidian with some purple blocks. And that was my last purple block. Now we have a problem. Well, let's dolphin dive into the end. Oh. Okay, I totally missed. Let's just, make it easy. There we go. There we go. And now let's grab a bunch of purple blocks. And this end city has been deleted. Yeah. And with all of these purple blocks, let's start transforming the end portal. I built a second circle around the perimeter, so it could be like 4 to 5 blocks thick. Also, mainly because I can cover up all of this. Yeah, let's just cover up the mess and pretend it's not there. Now that I have the massive circle in the ocean, here's the plan. I'm going to bring a bunch of pillars from the top going down to the bottom, and the bottom will be the end biome. And in between every single pillar, there's going to be another biome I'm going to build. Let's first start out by building the end biome at the bottom. What the... Okay. And I just need a couple more pieces of end stone. Are you kidding? Oh, hey, we got ourselves a friend. We had a friend. Now there's 4. So now let's build up the giant pillars. Something like this size would be... Okay. Would be good. However, I do need to clear a lot of this junk in the way because, yeah, the TNT didn't do the best job. Okay. Oh my God. So let's bring this all the way up to the platform up there and see how it looks. And there we go. I kind of got a little lazy right here. No one's gonna see it anyways. Yeah, I'm lazy. But so far, so good. Now we just got to duplicate it 8 more times. So this is what the end portal looked like at the beginning of the video, and this is what it looks like now. Yeah, I can't wait till the end of the video when I have the biomes built and the transform end portal. It's gonna look pretty insane. And let's start it simple by building a plains biome like right over here, and then we can move to like a jungle, a nether, a snow, and so on and so forth. And luckily right over here there's already a plains biome with some trees. But anyways, let's start collecting some dirt for the plains biome. Hey doggy, I don't have a dog as a pet in this world yet. Let's just get him up here. Who put that hole there? That's so mean and cruel. Like, why would anybody do that? Come on, man. I want the biome to look pretty gradual so it goes up like a slope like this so it isn't just vertical. So let's actually start right here maybe with the grass, and it's just gonna be angled up like this. All right, now let's slope it up a little bit with some more dirt. And I think right here, I'm already gonna start incorporating some stone into the mountain. So let's bring this maybe like 2 to 3 blocks high. Okay, that looks a little bit unnatural. Let's try to put some dirt right here so it looks a little bit gradual. I think that's better. Could you please go away? I'm trying to build here. Ow. 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 I'm roasting slimes right now. That's one way to kill a slime. And before I finish it off, I want the plains biome to kind of mix in with the end biome. So it looks like it's slowly transitioning into it as we get closer to the end portal. And let's add some grass at the bottom to help with the transition. And that is the first biome complete. I added a broken railroad track with some black stained glass so it looks kind of deep in the cave. I added another cave over there. I also added a singular and lonely tree up here at the top. And he doesn't have many friends. Can I silk touch a fern? I can't. Let's grab one of these. And that's close enough to a tree, right? Okay. And I can't wait till each one of these slots have a custom biome in it. But next up, let's do a mesa biome since it's right over here. And let's start up by yoinking some dead bushes. And how is there only 2 dead bushes in this whole place? Wow. Oh, never mind. Now for some classic terracotta. I'm pretty sure there's like 5 different colors I need to collect to build this. Wow, that's a big mountain. Holy smokes. Anyways, yeah, I think there's only 5 colors I need to collect. I could be wrong. Yeah, I was totally wrong. There are 7 colors I need to grab. Now I just need some red sand. So to begin this one, I'm actually going to start with some end stone so I avoid that problem over there. And this will just make transitioning easier. Now for some red sand. And I'll probably only do like 1 layer of this, or maybe 2. And now let's go to the red sandstone. Okay, before I show you guys this, you guys know what a rainbow looks like, right? Well, just imagine a rainbow, but you switch up the colors and it looks really weird. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of screwed up all of the colors here. It's not in order at all. Okay, let's fix this up. Okay, that looks a lot better and a lot more natural. But if some of you guys pay close attention, you might have realized that I moved it. I was building it right beside the plains biome, but then I moved it over here. And that's because in these badland biomes, you can find rails sort of hidden in the mountains like over here. So I thought it would be a pretty interesting idea if I built another railroad track straight across the plains. So it looks like a railroad kind of collapsed. So straight across the railroad track over there, let's copy the same thing and try to make a terracotta cave. We got other sides of the railroad built, and it looks like it kind of collapsed in the middle. I think it's pretty interesting. Now it's laid out a little bit more blocks out in the edges, so it looks like it actually fell. And let's finish it off by adding some dead bushes and cleaning up the transition. Mesa biome is complete. That makes 2 out of 8. And now for the snow biome. So let's go over here and grab some snow. What? This is calcite. Minecraft. What kind of troll? I can't deal with this. So you're telling me for the longest time since I've been living here, I thought that was snow? I'm flabbergasted. All right, here we go. This cannot be calcite, right? Yes, fine snow. Let's also grab some ice, some spruce wood, and some leaves. Definitely not my favorite type of leaves, but leaves are leaves. Now let's start working on the third biome, the snow biome. And my plan for the snow biome is to have it look like a mountain. So like a snow mountain, obviously. So it's gonna start with stone and then gradually move over to some snow. And I'm gonna throw in some ice here and there to make it look like a mountain or like a glacier. Yeah, that thing. And I'm having the same problem my good friend had that I kind of did the same thing where I got inspiration from. I'm sure you guys know his name. And that is that I need to manually mine out all of this junk in the way. Because unfortunately my TNT couldn't blow it up or else water would flow down like that. Yeah, that is not good. And I don't have sand to patch it up. So I guess I'll use endstone. It sort of looks like sand, right? You can even tell. And clearing out the mountain takes about half the time it takes to build the actual biome. So let's just do this. Now it should be much easier to build this mountain. And now instead of having the end start from here, I kind of want to bring out the snow all the way through to the main part of the bottom. So let's replace all of this end stone with some snow. Okay, now at the bottom here, I want to build an igloo. So let's build a circle. Okay, that isn't the best circle I've made in my life, but it works, I guess. Okay, since I made a little cave right here, let's fence it up just around here and put a... Oh, that's not how you make a snowman. Like so. And let's name him Shiver Me Timbers. That's Shiver Me Timbers. And for the next snowman, I think I'm gonna put him in a little cage right over here. And this guy will be called Cold Dude. And yes, protect me from the slimes because they are really annoying. And I do have extra pumpkins, so let's slap one right over here and shear his face off, or his face on, I guess. And one up here all the way at the top of the mountain. And I do have some lanterns, so let's slap them around. And to finish it off, let's add some spruce trees. Okay, I kind of made a palm tree style tree. Let's make it look more like a Christmas tree. There we go, that looks better. And now let's make the nether biome, and I somehow don't have a lot of netherrack. I wonder where I could get some. Let's also grab a bunch of nether bricks, and let's build it right in between the snow biome and the plains biome. I think that's a pretty good like in between or contrasty look. And I actually have a really good idea for this nether biome, so stick with me. Now that the netherrack is in, my idea was to build a fortress right here. Rather than the normal fortress, I want to build the blaze spawner. And I'm not sure what block closely resembles the spawner, so let's just use that, I guess. I think I actually made this wrong. I think it's a little bit bigger. I think that's more accurate. But anyway, since it overhangs the nether a little bit, I want to make a little stilt that holds it up. I think it'll look kind of cool. And it looks a little bit too boxy on the corners. So let's try to round it out. And right up here, I want to build a little bastion replica. And let's throw some chests in here and a big pile of gold blocks. And Le Bastion is complete. every episode, man. Every single episode. And now let's add a little bit more to the biome by adding a Soul Sand Valley biome. So just changing this whole thing to Soul Sand. Let's also go grab some lava. Let's have it flow down right here. Hopefully it goes right here is what I'm... Oh, no. Okay, let me just cover up that hole. And is it gonna go into the hole? That's what she said. And awesome. And since we have the hole, might as well make a little pool of lava right here. Ow. How did... Are you kidding me? That skeleton literally aimbotted me. Honestly, I can't even be mad. That was a pretty insane shot. And since I made a little cave here for some lava, let's actually bring this pool of lava over underground into this so it kind of pours in. I think that will look kind of cool. So it'll pour in from the top here, and I think that looks pretty good. We just need to fill it all up with lava. And now to finish it off, let's spread some nether quart ores around the nether. And that is the 4th biome complete. And just to remind you guys, this is what the end portal looked like at the beginning of the video. And this is what it looks like now. Yeah, it looks pretty insane. But we still have 4 more biomes to build over on this side, so let's speed it up a little bit. And for this section, I'm thinking about doing a mycelium or mushroom biome. And I didn't collect a lot of mycelium, so let's see if it grows onto dirt. I really hope it does. Okay, it does grow. So now I can just mix in a bunch of dirt to save me some time collecting mycelium. But this biome is going to be pretty simple, so there we go. And I even added a nice little cave in here, so when you go all the way up here, you pop up at the top of the mountain, sort of. But I still need to add the 2 mushrooms that are in the mushroom biome, so let's go back to that mushroom biome. How many times did I just say mushroom in one sentence? And I have a pretty cool idea for the biome. You're just going to trust me. And it requires these guys. But before I do that, let's collect some mushrooms. I guess I could have done this anywhere, honestly, instead of coming all the way here. But for this idea, I need to steal one of these mushroom cows and put them in a boat. I did grab another boat. I want to try something out. Let's grab another guy here. I'm wondering if I can lead one... Oh no, I can't lead a cow in a boat? No, I was gonna try to ride a boat and then lead a boat. I guess that won't work. So I'm sorry, child, but I'm gonna have to steal your father. Let's go. Yeah, poor guy needs to swim all the way to the end portal. Okay, we have finally made it. Long journey. I also went home to grab some name tags. So let's name one of them Mom Cow and the second one Dad Cow. So now I need to figure out a way to get them down safely. This was a super long journey to get them over here, so I really don't want to kill them. So let's take Dad Cow and come with me, buddy, and hopefully this is a safe ride down. Please don't die here. Slow and steady. Oh, okay. And let's just put him here. You're staying there. You hear that, Dad? And for mommy over here, you have a long journey all the way down there. So come with me. Please be safe. Fall into the water. Oh, a nice gentle waterfall. And let's put her right over here. And that is the mushroom biome complete. The dad is standing very close to the edge. Hopefully he doesn't die like all of those slimes. And now for the 6th biome, let's make a jungle biome. So let's grab some grass. I have a bunch of jungle saplings and bamboo. That might be everything I need. I lied. I need some podzol. Ow. And also some vines while I'm here. I don't know why I did that. Wait, is that an azalea tree? There's a lush biome under me? Oh, that's a great idea. I should build a lush biome in the end transformation thing. Okay, I'll definitely do that next. But there's one more thing I want to grab. I just need to find them. Oh, there's one right there. I need a panda. Hello, buddy. I need you to get into the water. So could I just yeet you off? Please don't miss. Oops. And he is home. Now let's start working on the jungle biome. I want to make a flat area to grow a giant fat tree. So let's kind of make this part flatter. Kind of sucks that this biome sucks. Like the actual biome, because it's making the grass look a little poopy, but there's nothing I could really do. Okay, so I guess I'll put the tree right here somewhere, but let's actually just block it off before it grows. So I want to plant another tree up here on this 2nd level. So let's bone meal this. Hopefully this one isn't too tall and hopefully it could even grow. It's not working. Could this one at least grow? Try to move it down here. Nice. Nice. So since the saplings don't want to grow, I guess I have to build my own trees. So let's grab a bunch of jungle wood. What the? Okay. I was not expecting that at all. And let's also grab my favorite jungle leaves. And let's get building. And over here in this spot, I was planning to have another tree so I can like make a tree house and connect them together. But I think a better idea would to be build a small little jungle pyramid like my last video. Let's add some bamboo down here. Maybe some up here as well. I want to move the... I can't put a lead on them? What? I guess I'm just gonna have to make some fences and trap them. All right, let's name them and come with me. Subscribe. Okay, let's try to make a safe way down. Come to the water. Let's push you down. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, and there he goes onto the tree. Oh, now he's swimming back up. And now he's going back down. Let's go, buddy. No, no. Oh, you gotta be more careful. All right. All right, he's finally down. And let's put his habitat right over here. And this is your new home. Subscribe. If you want to get out, you must click that red button. Now for some bone meal, and the jungle biome is complete. Next up, let's build a lush cave right in here. That's the lush cave. That's it. Oh, and okay, let's start collecting a bunch of stuff. And let's start working on the lush biome. So I know if you bone meal lush blocks, it will go to dirt, right? But would it go upward? So if I put dirt like this, kind of high, and I bone meal it, would it? Oh my god, it actually works. And let's also change this little area to clay. And let's remove like half of this bottom part. And let's make that clay layer with the water. You know, where like the axolotl spawn. Oh my god, what if I bring an axolotl here? That is a great idea. Thank you, Cookie. Thank you. Okay, now let's just fill this in with water. And oh, that's perfect. The water is a nice bright baby blue, which matches so well with the lush biome. There we go. And now let's start adding a little bit of decoration, like some big drip leaves. I don't know if these grow. Oh, you could just do that. Okay, let's add some azalea trees, and let's put these everywhere. Actually, there's some trees up here. Honestly, I don't even need to do this. I could just bone meal it, right? And then trees will grow. And with the flowering azaleas, I can just throw them everywhere where I think is missing some to add a bit of color. And luckily, I have these glow berries I can just hang from the top here and add even more color. Make it look super luscious. And I almost forgot the spur blossoms. Okay. I might have added a little too much. There's a lot of pink going on here. And if you guys know me, you guys know I love leaves. So let's come over here and grow some of these trees and just shear the leaves. And now we have a bunch of azalea leaves to throw inside the lush biome. And I want to try to make it look like it's wrapping around these pillars and also kind of drooping over the cliff. Kinda. And there's one more thing I want to add to the lush biome, and that is an axolotl. I thought I was gonna take like 10 minutes to find you. Okay, you're literally just there waiting for me. Okay, let's call you Spooderman and get into my boat, please. Could he even get into a boat, or would he drown? Come on, Spooderman. Could I lead him? Oh, I could. Come with me. I'm stealing you from the lush. No. Oh. Okay, and let's just jump into the water. Okay, and let's go, buddy. Oh my god, this guy's excited. Look at him. Wait a second. I could just water bucket him, can't I? Okay, stop moving, Spooderman. Oh my god, yo, come back. Okay, I got him. Yes, my first axolotl in this world. All right, and Spooderman can live right here. Hopefully he doesn't run away and die. Yeah. And that is the second last biome complete. And next up, I think we should build a simple desert biome, even though it's gonna blend in very well with the end stone. And luckily there's a desert right here, so let's grab some. Let's also snatch some cactuses. So I'm guessing this biome will be pretty boring and simple since it's kind of a desert. I mean, there's not much to a desert. I'll try my best to spice it up by like adding a camel or something to it. Right over here, let's build a cave so I can try to fit a desert temple right in the middle of it. And let's build the cave now that will arc over this little spot. Okay, that's enough space for a very small temple. Now let's continue the biome all the way to the top. And there we go. Now let's add a little bit of decor, some cactuses and some dead bushes. I don't know if that counts as decor or not, but it's the only thing I could add, and I could barely add it anywhere here. And now to build a desert temple, let's craft some smooth stone. What they call it, cut stone now? What the heck? And some chiseled sandstone. And let's build the temple right in the cave. And there is our desert biome. All 8 biomes are complete. And now I just need to find an animal to put inside it. Maybe like a bunny or a camel or anything that looks deserty. Ooh, a donkey works, right? Let's grab him and let's take him over to the desert. Down you go. Good luck. Let's name him Gusto, and you can live right over here. Gusto. And now all 8 biomes are complete. And the reason why I made the bottom the end biome is because when I go through, it really look like I'm going through into the end, which is a perfect transition to start building the end biome. And why is there a shulker right there? Ow. Let's come over here and grab some chorus fruit. I think this is what it's called. Chorus fruit. Wow. Maybe I am smart. And I'm pretty sure if I just plant this, it will grow some chorus thingies. Those big thingies. Yeah, you guys know what I mean. So let's plant a whole bunch around. Oh yeah, it's already growing. Wow, that's really fast. But now I'm going to try to add some terrain around the end so it doesn't look too flat. And there's just going to be little bumps here and there. And there's one more thing I want to add to the end biome down there. And that is this random shulker that showed up. So I don't really know how he got here. I did not take him through the portal, so he just randomly showed up. So might as well put him to good use. I think that should work. I think I could get him into a boat now. Oh, yes, we got him. Let's bolt him over to the end portal. Ow. What? Stop. Yo, this guy's dancing on my shulker. All right. Whoa. What's going on here? Okay, let's... Oh, no. I goofed that. Okay, I need to push him. Stop. He's stuck there. I can't break his boat. He's in there. Okay, what if I just do that? That didn't work. What if I just put TNT here and hopefully it breaks the boat instead of breaking the shulker? Let's pray. It hurt the shulker, but it didn't break the boat. Let's just put it right there. And at least the boat broke. So now the end biome is complete without the shulker. Now let's actually start transforming this end portal. My idea is to have like a ring around the end portal frame and have some glass making it look super cool. It doesn't sound that cool, but you're gonna have to trust me. It's gonna look amazing. So now let's build a small ring. Okay, and now let's make it thicker. And right in the middle, I want to add a couple layers of glass, which means I need to bring this down a couple of blocks. Let's build another circle at the bottom. Let's put the glass in. I got magenta and pink to match with the purple blocks and the end theme. So let's see how it looks. Let's put down the first layer, and my plan is to put a second layer on top of it that's pink and then sandwich it with another magenta. So when you look down, it looks kind of cool. It's like faded. Okay, this is taking a little too long. Let's fly up here and we'll bam. Yeah, that required a lot of glass. I think it was worth it because look how cool that looks. And last but not least, I want to add a nice little transition from the outside of the entire ring to the ocean, which means I need 3 colors of glass. Blue stained glass, light blue stained glass, and cyan, which means I need even more sand. And now I need to smelt all of this. Oh, man. And now let's add some blue stained glass all over the ring of this. So I do want it to look kind of faded, if you know what I mean. So like, let's build in an example. This middle part will be thicker, and then it will slowly transition to cyan, like so. And then some light blue stained glass, kind of just like floating around like this. Basically like this, all around the ring of this. And the blue stained glass is done. Now let's switch to cyan. A nice little transition. Alright, that is the cyan all complete all the way around. And now for the final light blue stained glass. And we're done. Wow. That is the end portal completely transformed with 8 unique biomes on every single side and a giant circle in the middle of the ocean. And now let's go through the end portal and the actual end looks pretty bad. What would it look like if I transformed it?